October 18th, 2014. We've been trying to put the pieces of this Ebola puzzle together for a few months and wondering why other nations around the world are stopping the air travel from the Ebola-affected countries. We're seeing with the Belize stopping the cruise ship. They're back on the way to Galveston, Texas, with the nurse that was exposed to the nurse that's in the hospital, after treating Eric Duncan, who died in Dallas. But a CDC contractor has stepped forward and no longer works for them and has given away their plan. I want to read this, and you can judge for yourself. But it says a CDC whistleblower has recently gone on record to expose the government's plans, which would use the impending U.S. Ebola pandemic as an opportunity to implant RFID technology into American citizens. Brent Hopkins was a CDC contractor before coming forward with serious allegations against his former employer, the CDC. Hopkins claims that an Ebola vaccine has been prepared already for the general public in the form of disposable one-use syringes. The downside is that each of these syringes will contain not only a vaccine but a micro RFID chip as well. CDC officials intend to issue these syringe packages to over 200,000 households. Consumers will also be able to request the Ebola vaccine at their local drugstore. Hopkins also indicates that the RFID chip will work toward more easily identifying and separating those who have been inoculated and those who have not. Individuals who refuse to receive the Ebola vaccine will face serious hurdles in gaining employment, visiting public places, obtaining future medical care, or even you could face prison time. During correspondence, Brent Hopkins is quoted as saying, "I cannot sit idly by as these atrocities unfold. The American government wants to implant RFID chips in every man, woman, and child. They are now using the threat of Ebola to push this plot. The public is forced to make a decision between the horrible demise that Ebola offers or relinquish every ounce of their privacy by getting an RFID chip implanted under their skin." Many Americans have expressed concern that the CDC officials are collaborating with the government to use this new system as a way to introduce martial law. Says it's a step towards complete control of the masses, which have grown increasingly frustrated and distrustful of the powers that be. The ultimate goal of the United States government is to enslave the people who fall below a particular tax bracket, and Ebola is how they're going to do it.